Hey everybody, it's me, Jose Segura, your SMEEA president. Hey, it's a Saturday morning, almost afternoon here, and I'm coming to you live from the interior of my luxurious FJ. I'm about to go into Lowe's because today is home improvement day at my house, and I have some electrical work to do. So say a little prayer for me that that I don't do anything stupid when it comes to electrical work in the home. Just saying. All right. Okay. Quickly, evaluations. That's what I want to talk to you about. We sent out a survey on Friday. When I say we, this came from the evaluation committee. Even though it might have come from Nicole Wiseman, it really came from the entire committee. Really, we had a conversation about who should send it out. But it really is from all of us. On the committee includes me, Jose Segura, Marissa Philly, your third vice president, and Jonathan B.A., the SMEEA lead negotiator. And so those are the three folks that are representing a membership in this committee. This committee is a subgroup of our bargaining team, our regular negotiations team. For those of you who don't recall, back about this time last year, we announced all the articles that would be part of the bargaining process. Well, one of those articles is the evaluation article. It's part of the whole package of articles that are open for this particular contract. As we've given updates throughout the year, updates to where we are, there really hasn't been much of an update for evaluations because we really hadn't gotten to it yet. Well, last year, about midway, we decided to put together a committee to look into possible options when it came to revising our evaluation process. And so that's what the committee isn't brand new. We actually were formed last year. We've been trying to work on stuff. When the whole COVID hit and school shut down, we had other bargaining priorities, right? We had to bargain things like school closure, the addendum for the end of the year stuff, and then now then we looked into the school reopening. And so really our regular bargaining session has kind of taken a back seat, and we prioritized negotiating language about our current circumstances. And so evaluations was also put on that back burner. Well, on June 30th, our current contract expired. Very common for a contract to expire, but for there not to be a successor contract in place yet. So right now we are working off of that expired contract, which just means both parties agree that we're going to continue to uphold whatever is in the expired contract until the new contract can be bargained. Okay, so back to evaluations. So the evaluation committee has been around a while. We as an evaluation committee are reaching out to you all to ask you your thoughts about some key areas that we feel are important to any revised or updated version of an evaluation. Specifically, things like an evaluation process that isn't a one-size-fits-all, right? If I'm a nurse, how I'm evaluated should look different from how a third-grade teacher is evaluated. But that's not the case right now. Our current evaluation process treats all of our members the same. So we have a lot of members where it's very difficult to evaluate them adequately because the tool that we have doesn't really fit them. And so we're looking for input from you all. So words like, continuum or rubric, these are words that we all know. We know what a continuum is, right? We know what a rubric is. We know what these things are. And there are evaluation tools out there that take these things into account, right? So really, we want your input. We want you to tell us what you think within this short survey. We talked to Nicole Wiseman, who was also on the committee, and she said that she would be reaching out to all the principals to provide opportunity for you all to complete the survey during your workday on Monday, because we as SMEEA said, well, we don't want our members to be trying to figure out when they're going to do this. This is one more thing on their plate. So can we take something off the plate for 15 or 20 minutes and give them an opportunity to respond to the survey? And Nicole Wiseman thought that was a great idea, and she reached out right away to all the site administrators, letting them know that this is something that they should do for you all, to provide you with a little bit of time to respond to the survey. And that's all this is. This is an information gathering tool. Nothing is set in stone. This is not going to push things one way or the other. Please, please, please keep in mind this is part of a much larger bargaining process. The only way contracts change is if both bargaining teams agree at the bargaining table, that they want that change, and then that change agreement goes out to the general membership for a vote and to the school board for a vote. And those two entities need to agree also on that change. So there's a lot of steps that need to occur before anything changes in our contract. And we are really at a preliminary stage right now, just gathering information, gathering data, trying to come up with a framework for an evaluation that makes sense and that is more usable and more flexible than what we currently have. right? And if nothing comes of this, if it turns out that we can't come to a decision on this, we can't come to a consensus on this, that the bargaining teams just can't come to something on this, then nothing goes forward. Again, nothing gets approved, nothing gets changed, nothing gets into our contract unless it is approved at the bargaining table by both parties, and then it's ratified by both our membership and the school board. And so that's important that you understand that those are the steps that need to occur before any changes happen. All right, so please fill out the survey. We really appreciate the more input, the more data we can get from you all, the better, the better, the better. And that's it. There's nothing more. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate your time. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, say a little prayer for me. Working with electrical today. I'm going to do my best, but stay positive. Thanks, everybody.